So before the treatment, I tried a whole bunch of conventional things, chiropractors, treatments, exercises. Actually, they seemed to make it worse. And then I came here, and what a transformation. So the whole treatment process was surprising to me because they told me I was going to put needles into my knees, and I don't like needles at all, but there was a nice numbing treatment they did beforehand, so it was quite acceptable. And it was such a pleasure to be working with Dr. Pien. She is an angel from heaven. After 3 months, my leg is back. It's been a couple of years now, and it's better than it was for the last 20 years. Amazing. If somebody's considering this treatment, they're really lucky. This is life transformational and basic and easy. Your body does it for you. It's fantastic.
And I think for me, that's what I've been able to recognize mostly with my knees and my back, is that over a period of time, it's getting better. And I'm not feeling like, oh, here it goes, I'm set back again. It's getting better. And for me, to be able to sleep through the night pain-free, that to me is what I feel most good about it. If something works for me, I'm passionate about it. Yeah. I've been through so much where people giving me things that they don't work. I research it. I look it up. I don't just let somebody put something in my body without knowing. This. I mean, I literally met you 2 years after I started looking into this stuff, and meeting you and talking to you, you were the first one that gave me a comfort zone and more information than most people did. Right. And I've been studying it, I've been looking at it, reading everything. You know what, let's try this, And again, it's the same thing. We've been doing this, for 4 months?
Ozone injected into my knee. The only concern I had going into this treatment program was how it was going to feel to have shots in my knee. And in this particular case, I closed my eyes and I used my hands to squeeze the chair, and was scared to death that I was going to be screaming at the top of my lungs, and it didn't hurt at all. It was astounding to me. It is truly, undisturbing in any way, shape, or form. And I can tell you that within literally days, I could feel as if it was beginning to repair itself. And that has progressed on a regular basis since that time. And so I would say at this point in time, after 5 weeks, and certainly not completely through the benefits, that it's...
I've done the whole gambit, and then pill popping, they get you... At one point I was on 5 different prescriptions. I was horribly addicted to the opioids. And it doesn't help the injury, you're just making it worse.
Good to see you.
And it wasn't until my spouse said, hey, we need to try this treatment over here. And I didn't believe in it, I've already been through all this other stuff and nothing's worked, so it just drives your motivation to do anything new down, But after the first round of injections here, I felt so much better. Just walking out the door, I felt so much better.
And lo and behold, my knee regrew its articular cartilage, and I'm running around without a limp, without any pain now, for over a year. Ozone injections are amazingly helpful, even curative, for just about every joint in our bodies. Elbows, like tennis elbow, or knees and hips, shoulders, like rotator cuffs, ankles and fingers if you have arthritis, your spine, all sorts of spinal issues, from the top to the bottom, and wrists, like for carpal tunnel syndrome, and of course, cartilage and tendons all over. Just about every spot on your body that's hurting can benefit from ozone injections. So that's one way to get it into your body with injections. Another way to get it into your body is through the blood. We remove some of the blood, just like you're giving blood at the Red Cross. We inject the ozone into the blood. It does its marvelous magic within the bag, and we hang that blood up here, and then we drip the blood right back into you. So you get every drop that we take out, we just put right back in. You don't lose a drop, but it's infused with the ozone. The real powerful and therapeutic outcomes of ozone can kind of be segregated into 2 different areas. One is the powerful immune boosting, and the other is its powerful stimulation of healthy tissue regeneration. So for instance, get a load of all these things that ozone is good for. Bacterial infections, even chronic ones, such as Lyme's disease and chronic candidiasis and fungal infections. Neurological conditions like Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and even neuropathy from diabetes. And virus infections such as herpes, Epstein's Barr, HIV and hepatitis, and all sorts of tissue degenerative conditions like fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, arthritis, and lupus, and of course, cancer. Now, when it comes to heart disease and stroke, it's not only good for those who have had heart disease or stroke, but it's also really good for preventing heart disease and strokes. This ozone is quite miraculous, and the miracle is how it interacts with your physiology and empowers your physiology to do what it was designed to do and do it even better. So, ozone, good stuff.